So it's about 6:15 in the morning, first morning in Namche, and I got out of bed just a few minutes ago, and man, there is nothing like a nice clear morning in Namche. So this is the view literally right out my window. So what's the plan for today?
We'll be walking up to the viewpoint. It's just behind the army camp. It's really scenic, so you can see all the big mountains from there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's about 10 minutes walk from here. Yeah.
It's the benefit of being staying at the top.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is this a whole visitor center?
Yes. Yeah.
This is new since I've been here.
Yeah.
We didn't come up here in 2014.
No, we didn't. We went directly up in
Yeah.
Everest View Hotel. And these are new.
Oh, the statue?
Yeah.
Is that a specific Sherpa or
That's a Tenzing.
just, okay.
Tenzing Norgay and Edmund Hillary is supposed to be there.
Nice and clear. When you next go to the restaurant, what you're seeing here is, if you were to go around this trail to around the bend, that would be the view that he has painted on the wall in the restaurant.
Yeah. And it started from there, all the way to Kamaru, Thamserko, and Ama Dablam. That's where there are a couple mountains that are hiding back here, the Kangteka.
But you have the stupa that's right around that corner.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the panorama that's in the restaurant?
Yeah.
But do you see how, if you look at Everest, you see how the right side is all, the clouds are just sucking to the side of it and everything? That's because it's up in the jet stream.
Yeah, we saw that from the airplane. We're flying at 30,000 feet, looking at a mountain that's 29 feet. It's easily the most incredible thing I've ever seen from an airplane.
Can you talk to me a little bit about that? So you were just talking about Ama Dablam, which I can't see when I can see you, but what were you saying? That it's windy up there or stormy?
Yeah, some of my best friend, one of the best climbers up there, her name is Dawa Yangzum, and she's leading one of the expedition up there. I hope she's not up where the big storm is happening right now, and hopefully she's up, either down, or she's not quite in the middle of the big storm.
Alright, so breakfast is concluded, and now we are going to walk back down into town because we found out just a little bit ago that our friend Dawa Yangzum Sherpa, she was guiding a trip on Ama Dablam, and she's back. So she's in town. They just got back into Namche from base camp last night, and we're gonna go down and visit with them because she and Dawa are very close friends. I've met her many times, so I'm looking forward to seeing her as well.
Very nice to meet you. Christy, nice to meet you. Hi, Jonathan.
Hi, Dawa. Nice to see you. Well, we just had a lovely visit with Dawa Yangzum and had some coffee and tea. And Dawa, how was it seeing her?
Oh, it's always so great to see her because she's so humble and she has so much energy. So many wonderful stories to share, including the mountaineering world and all our guiding and tourism industry, along with personal stories. So it's always so much fun to spend some time with her and talk to her and share our it's really wonderful.
And she gave us a little bit more information on the KCC that we'll see in a few days.
Yes.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
The Kumbu Climbing
Schools.
Center.
Yeah, Kumbu Climbing Center, yeah.
And so look forward to seeing that. And it sounds like, wow, she's been busy.
Yeah, I know.
For the past year.
Yeah.
Doing Everest and Makalu in the spring, and doing all kinds of stuff. Was it June was the opening of the KCC?
Yes, it was.
And now they were on Ama Dablam, but they called it.
At Camp 3. Yeah. The weather was too much.
Too much wind.
Too much wind, yeah.
So glad that everyone on that team is safe.
Yeah.
And the only bad news about visiting her is that her hotel was near the base of Namche. So we're climbing back up before embarking on our climb up to the Everest View Hotel. So we are leaving our lovely Panorama Lodge and we are heading uphill. Where are we going?
Kumjong. First stop will be at Everest View Hotel for lunch, and then we'll be descending to Kumjong for this evening.
Tell me about the Everest View Hotel real quick.
Yeah, it's one of the viewpoint hotel, nice hotel built by a Japanese tourist who've been here in the 1960s, I believe. And it's really luxurious hotel up there, but we get to go there and spend some time and have a tea or lunch, and that's pretty nice about it. Yeah.
And then again, where are we heading after that? Where are we spending the night tonight?
Kumjong.
Kumjong.
Town of Kumjong, which will be another big village of Sherpa village. There.
All right. Just come up the big hill and we come up to the airfield up here. This is all under construction, as I remember last time I was here. Wow, they've done a lot of work. That's a landing strip right there, if need be. Can you imagine? We're gonna skirt around it and keep heading up to the hotel, where we're gonna get lunch, and then we're gonna head back down the other side. Tenzing and I are gonna walk around this wall, beautiful view this way,
But just wait till we get around this corner here. We made it to the top of the hill. Now it's kind of flat going along the edge here. Just wait for a moment here. There we go. Not too shabby.
And those bridges that we cross, you can see the bridges.
Way down there.
So
what's your favorite? What's your favorite view?
I mean, you're talking about mountains.
Yeah.
I love Ama Dablam. It looks like a proper mountain for me compared to others. And I had a really good view from Kala Patthar. That's the place where I started judging Ama Dablam as the best mountain.
But it looks totally different.
Yeah, it looks totally different. It looks like it looks familiar to that. Like most of the movies start that Paramount.
Right.
It almost looks like that. So.
I totally agree that Ama Dablam is absolutely wonderful. But for me, on the way up to base camp, or excuse me, from the way from Lhotse to Gorkshep,
Okay.
Snoopsy, all the way, Noopsy.
Oh, really?
I think that big wall, it's almost like a ship's sail of rock. That big wall of rock is just, to me, it just makes me weak thinking about it. It's so powerful looking.
Wow. I think I might change my mind if I do that.
Okay, so Tenzing and I have been chatting away, and we've made it to the Hotel Everest View, or Everest View Hotel as we've been calling it. It's time for lunch. So we were here last time, and it's gorgeous, very fancy. Oh, it's Christmas time.
आराम हुन्छ भाइ हजुर एकदम कम्ती बजेर
Nice weather.
Yeah. That's a Lhotse village, John.
Yeah.
Yeah. All this staying down here, you will get image how big the village is, but it's hidden.
Oh, I see. That's just part of it.
Yeah. A couple hundred homes. And tomorrow we'll take the trail that we see on the cliffside.
Oh, yeah.
And then we continue up by the stupa. That's the Mongla, it's the highest point. And then we descend and across the big river and go up the beautiful place. Lhotse.
I like it already.
So we've just finished lunch. Now, all this time staring at Everest and Lhotse and Ama Dablam, and now it's time to head down to Kumjong. And it's all going to be downhill.
just walked a little ways down from the Everest View Hotel, and the clouds have really started to come in. So we completely lucked out on lunch, and now we're coming up on Kumjum and Kande. You can see Kande just through the trees over to my left, and it's really cool walking through this forest here. It's just really pretty. You know, I've never been out here this time of year, so it's really wonderful seeing the change of colors in the plants as it's getting colder, and just the change of the season. Usually everything's coming into green when I'm here. But here, look at all this moss and everything through here. Just take you through here. It's just gorgeous in here. And then if I walk over here, you can see these plants on the ground here have changed already. It's just really nice. Oh, I see a Chorten down here. I see Lhotse, but I don't see Everest. And Ama Dablam still visible. And the air is extremely fragrant here. There's a lot of incense growing. Kids playing football down there.
I love how you can hear them before you see them.
Yeah.
An amphitheater, the noise just flows right up to us.
Oh yeah.
That's the main trail that connects to Namche. Coming down the river and then we see one big glacier, like a
Yes.
almost a big landslide kind of
Yes.
thing. On the bottom, there's a small place with a red roof and not a house.
I see it.
There's the Pang Butcher.
Chorten's nice with Ama Dablam in the background.
Oh wow, it's really pretty.
Don't sell it.
It's very steep.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, they do a lot of rock climbing over there. A lot of rock climbing.
There's a right school. No, this is school in this area, built by Sir Edmund Hillary with his help. So this place is also how do you say? It's a center for students as well. A lot of students are here. It's quite a big village. I know, wow.
I don't think I've ever seen it before. Like, I don't think I've ever even... I know I haven't visited it before, but I haven't even seen it before, because if you go the regular route to Everest, you can't even see back here.
You cannot see. So mostly people follow this trail when they return back.
Oh,
So they rest here. Because, like Namche is really crowded there.
Yeah.
People might not want to stay there for too many times. So most of the people come on this trail when they return back. So they rest here. And next day it's easy for them to go to the train.
yeah.
They go to Tenzing or somewhere. So it's more easy for them. So this is also my uncle's village.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my mother's brother used to live here. But now he's in Italy. So if I say I'm the niece of Songba, everyone might know me.
We've walked through town. We made it to the Ama Dablam View Lodge, which is definitely aptly named, because right on the other side of the hotel is the view of Ama Dablam. That was such a relatively easy day. That was great. I really liked it.
Totally easy, yeah.
The first speech, I thought you were thinking like, oh, what's happening today, right? until you got your souvenir shopping station.
Because why? Because I'm the one that's always asking.
No, you cannot see what's up there. You only.
And I was thinking, can we ever get this party started today?
And we'll end the episode here. So next week, when I put out the episode, we're going to be traversing Dawa to Lhotse.
Yes.
And Lhotse is famous, and we'll get to that in a minute, but we go over a small pass called Mongla.
Yes.
And I flew the drone there, but the crows and the ravens were not having it. They were not okay with it. All right, so then we do make it to Lhotse, and Lhotse is, tell me why Lhotse is so famous and important to the region.
It is a really cool, beautiful Sherpa town, which has the most highest number of Everest summiters up to date. The reason being is that they have Khumbu climbing school that produces so many skilled climbers and trains them with the ice climbing and all the mountaineering, all these basic to advanced skills to all the way like international mountaineering guides. So that's been super popular spot because of the climbing school too.
Yeah, and we had the fortune to get a private tour of the Khumbu Climbing Center, and which had just opened when this was being filmed. We'll do a separate tour of that as a separate episode of this limited series, but it was really cool.
Yes,
It was really amazing, and as I recall, you and Tenzing and our porters and everything helped unload a helicopter, bringing some materials up because it was still, they were just finishing the construction. So that was always great to pitch in.
Yeah.
And of course, I filmed it. I didn't carry the heavy loads, but maybe I should have. But thanks so much, Dawa.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's lots left to come. So please be sure to subscribe so you don't miss an episode. Hit notifications so you'll know exactly when I put these out. And as you can see, the views just keep getting better and better. Now we're above the tree line for the most part. And so Ama Dablam is the star of the show right now, and it only gets better once we go around the bend and then we start seeing the really high peaks. So thanks for watching, and thanks again as ever, Dawa. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Enjoy.